another legend today.
GOAT status.
I just want to read some accolades real quick before I introduce this person. Two-time NCAA champ at SC. Won the first 4 WNBA championships.
How many?
4 straight.
Okay, make sure.
Was the finals MVP of all 4 chips.
How many?
4.
Okay.
Yeah. 8-time overseas scoring champ. I mean, and that's just some of the accolades. Welcome to the show, the one and only, Miss Cynthia Cooper.
All right.
Cynthia Cooper didn't just hand Caitlin Clark her flowers. She basically rolled out a red carpet, blasted confetti cannons, and gave her a standing ovation on national television. It was elegant, sincere, and about as rare as a WNBA highlight that doesn't involve a snub. Now, contrast that with Sheryl Swoopes, who showed up with a bouquet of passive aggression and shade so dense it could eclipse the sun.
One word to describe Caitlin Clark.
Amazing.
Yes.
A beast. She is the truth.
This wasn't your usual sports commentary. It was more like a high school reunion gone wrong, except the cafeteria is a press conference and the beef is decades old. Cooper's tribute was pure class, while Swoopes turned in her application for pettiest teammate of the century.
It's amazing how different somebody like Cynthia Cooper is to Sheryl Swoopes. They played together, but the difference in the hateration, the pettiness, the jealousy that comes from one former player versus the other former player is stark.
Contrast between the two legends could not be more stark. Enter Cynthia Cooper, the Hall of Famer, the pioneer, the certified walking bucket who dragged the early WNBA to relevance like she was on a solo mission with no help and all heart. She showed up to the Caitlin Clark conversation and didn't just participate, she elevated it. Cooper gave praise that was insightful and deliberate, not just some she's decent fluff.
Bring back Caitlin. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that player set it.
Okay.
Right? So if Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, well, Caitlin should have broke that record in 4 years. But because there's a COVID year, and then there's another year, you know what I mean? So she's already had an extra year to break that record. So is it truly a broken record?
Like a true legend acknowledging the rise of another. Meanwhile, Swoopes seems to have swallowed a foghorn and can't stop blaring negativity every time Caitlin's name trends. If jealousy were a stat, Sheryl would be the league leader. Cooper's approach reminds us what true greatness looks like.
Clark right now probably takes about 40 shots a game.
Here we go.
I know you like that.
Hell yeah.
I said that because when she comes to the league, regardless of what team she goes to that has vets on that team, she probably ain't gonna get 40 shots a game.
Secure enough to celebrate others, Cynthia Cooper watched Caitlin do Caitlin things, pull up threes from the logo, drop dimes that make you question physics, and she recognized it for what it is, brilliance. She called it like a real one. This girl's got it, said Cooper. Because yes, she absolutely does.
NBA MVPs in your career, would you consider each of those 3 seasons as dominant seasons for yourself?
No.
I can't. Bro, Sheryl Swoopes is willing to lie about her own career before she even admits that Caitlin is dominant.
Bird, range like Steph Curry, and the poise of a seasoned vet who's seen everything and still smiles through it. Saw that and went, this is what the WNBA needs.
I mean, she's the truth, and she was a rookie, right?
Yeah.
Knock down the three-pointer, get to the rim. She can get to the free throw line. She's crafty.
Yeah, very crafty.
Crafty. So sometimes she look like she's coming off for a three-point shot, and she backdoors you for a layup. She gets her teammates involved. She can pass. She can shoot. Man, she is the complete basketball player.
Meanwhile, Swoopes is somewhere scribbling conspiracy theories on a whiteboard like she's auditioning for a role in a bad Netflix docuseries.
WNBA veterans, for the most part, has not been very welcoming, besides your Sue Birds, your Cheryl Millers, and a few others. But when it comes to Sheryl Swoopes and them, oh, there's some serial haters, bruh. Now, Lisa Leslie, she been alright, but she criticized the time too. But with all that being said, Cynthia Cooper made it her business to big up Caitlin Clark.
Cooper's recognition of Clark's talents reflects a deep understanding of what makes the sport great. Let's not forget Swoopes' laughable attempt to rewrite the record books. She claimed Clark wasn't the true NCAA scoring leader because of, wait for it, an extra year she never used.
See, so many people talked about Sabrina and Steph, with that three-point shooting contest. You know what I want to see in the WNBA All-Star game? I want to see Sabrina Ionescu shoot against Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see that three-point shooting contest.
Yeah, facts. That's dope. Hopefully it'll be there. It's in Indiana this year.
About a fictional fifth year, folks. Meanwhile, Angel Reese could post a stat line that reads like a blooper reel: 2 for 11 shooting, 6 turnovers, and a foul for every limb, and Swoopes would still act like she just discovered the next Diana Taurasi.
Gave me my flowers. Oh, I got a little emotional. So I'm also going to return this to you. One, because you deserve it.
Thank you.
As a Black woman, to watch you walk in your truth, regardless of what everybody says, how they feel. Perfect name for this podcast. I love how you just keep.
And Sheryl's takes aren't just bad, they're loud. Obnoxiously loud. While the rest of us are watching Clark do wizardry on the court, Swoopes is out here giving keynote speeches at the anti-Caitlin convention, acting like recognizing excellence is some sort of betrayal to her generation. Like she thinks Caitlin's rise is a personal attack rather than, good for the sport.
Sitting there like, oh my God. But she's so crafty. This is what people don't know about Caitlin. She's not just a three-point shooter. She's a great passer, not a mediocre passer, not so-so. She is a great passer, but also she's crafty. I saw her get the ball, lay it up on the back door cut, like they waiting for her to pop out to the three-point line. Boom, she slips back door, gets that bucket. Like, she is crafty, and she's just a rookie. She's just a rookie. That level of greatness, that level of play on a consistent basis as a rookie puts you up in the upper echelon of any league, definitely the W.
Irony is that Clark's success lifts all boats in the WNBA, yet some former players seem determined to resist the tide of progress. Sheryl Swoopes is willing to lie about her own career before she even admits that Caitlin is dominant. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, Sheryl's golden girl, just got demoted from her usual spot on the court. Why? Because the Chicago Sky would like to score points this season.
Cynthia Cooper. Oh boy, I think she may have made Sheryl Swoopes a little bit salty. I can see that.
She averaged 31.6, 7.4 rebounds, 9 assists, right? Did anyone expect her to do that in WNBA?
Those three? No.
Right? So she didn't do that.
No.
Now, if we say her stats are today, what?
20 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds.
That's crazy.
But
That's crazy.
5.6
Those are hell of a number.
Those are hell of a numbers.
Rookie.
But to me,
In a league where you actually have to make layups and rotate on defense, things are looking rough. And speaking of virality, let's talk cold hard numbers. Caitlin Clark isn't just selling out arenas, she's outdrawing NBA teams in some cities. Reese, on the other hand, could offer courtside seats with a free Drake cameo and still have empty rows. The numbers don't lie, even if the commentary does.
Salt. I can see the sweat beads coming out of Sheryl Swoopes' forehead right now, while her former teammate, who won 4 WNBA championships with her. 4. And she's getting on here and she's telling the world Caitlin Clark is the truth.
While Clark is out here casually rewriting record books and conducting interviews like a media-trained pro, she still gets treated like she's gate-crashing the league. It's wild. People act like her success is some kind of glitch in the Matrix. Meanwhile, the old guard is clinging to their fading influence like they're hoarding Gatorade sponsorships. When did celebrating a rising star become such a controversial act?
I would put Caitlin Clark on Team USA, absolutely. Any USA basketball experience for someone as young as Caitlin Clark is going to benefit America for years and years and years and years. So, yeah, I would put her absolutely on.
We all know these WNBA veterans for the most part have not been very welcoming. But with all that being said, Cynthia Cooper made it her business to big up Caitlin Clark. So, here comes Cynthia Cooper finally injecting some sanity into the discourse. She basically said, "Can we stop acting like acknowledging Caitlin's greatness is a crime?" And just like that, she reminded everyone what a real legend looks like.
I wish Caitlin Clark had that experience this year because she's our future.
Legends don't feel threatened, they feel inspired. They pass the torch without burning down the next generation. And while Cooper is out here setting a new standard for class, Swoopes is still stuck in her feelings stuff. It's the same moment seen through two very different lenses. Cooper sees Caitlin and thinks, wow, brilliance. Swoopes squints, mutters something about cubic zirconia, and refuses to clap. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing well, she's transforming the league. She's racking up deals, filling seats, and getting kids to wear Fever jerseys like it's the new school uniform. If that's not changing the game, what is? And still, every time her name comes up, it's like we're stuck in a courtroom trial. Objection, Your Honor. She's too good. The resistance to Clark's success reveals more about the critics than it does about Clark herself.
The Indiana Fever are that golden destination, and I can't help but laugh to the fans and the people online and the media commentators, unfortunately, who said that nobody wanted to play in Indiana. That doesn't make any.
And let's not forget Caitlin's response to all the noise. Silence. She doesn't clap back. She doesn't rant. She just shows up, drops 30, and bounces. That's what really rattles the haters. She's doing it with poise while the rest are busy crafting Instagram captions and praying for brand relevance. Meanwhile, Angel's entire offense had to be retooled so she wouldn't trip over her own hype. Clark's composure in the face of constant criticism is a masterclass in how to handle fame and scrutiny. Here's a little PSA for Sheryl Swoopes: if Cynthia Cooper, arguably the baddest baller of her era, can give Caitlin Clark her props without feeling threatened, maybe you can manage a polite nod. And as for Caitlin, keep doing what you're doing, breaking records, keeping it cool, and letting your performance do the screaming. The data isn't subtle. Caitlin's dragging the entire league into relevance by herself, while Sheryl keeps acting like she's squatting in someone else's house instead of owning the block. Cooper's praise should serve as a model for how legends should treat the next generation, and let's talk about Angel Reese for a second. Or more accurately, let's talk about Sheryl's love affair with Angel Reese. Every time Reese laces up her sneakers, Swoopes throws a parade like she just cured world hunger. It's Olympic-level mental gymnastics. Meanwhile, Angel's stats are declining, her role is shifting, and Chicago fans are questioning the results. But sure, let's keep pretending Caitlin's the problem because she has the audacity to drop 30 and not dance afterward. I can see the salt. I can see the sweat beads coming out of Sheryl Swoopes' forehead right now. While her former teammate is telling the world Clark is the truth. What really grinds Sheryl's gears? Caitlin's brilliance isn't loud. No taunts, no shade, just quiet domination. Her game is the spectacle. It's ruthless, clinical, and televised in HD every other night. Cynthia Cooper's recent praise wasn't just generous, it was an instant fact-check for months of nonsense because she did what Sheryl could have done, uplift the sport by supporting the brightest star in it. And here's the reality: you can't call yourself a steward of the game's future and then undermine the one person carrying that future on her back. Let's not kid ourselves. Clark's the spark, the TV deals, the sold-out arenas, the merch flying off the shelves. We're not watching a league evolve. We're watching Caitlin Clark elevated in real time. And while Reese has her moments, let's not pretend a side eye and a well-timed Instagram post are fueling the sport's hottest streak in decades. The transformation of the WNBA's popularity can be traced directly to Clark's arrival. Now, let's address how Caitlin's handled this circus. While Sheryl and her squad are lobbing snide remarks and rolling eyes like it's a high school cafeteria, Caitlin's been all business. No clapbacks, no viral threads, no tell-all podcasts, just game after game of excellence mixed with the kind of media polish that makes actual politicians look messy. She's got every reason to fire back, and yet she just keeps it classy, letting her jump shot do the talking while her critics spiral. Refusing to acknowledge greatness doesn't make you look noble, it makes you look bitter. That's why Cooper's words hit so hard. They slice through the static like a buzzer-beater dagger. Caitlin's out here dissecting defenses with the precision of a surgeon and casually pulling up from distances that should require a license. Yet somehow, Sheryl still wants us to believe Angel Reese's blooper reel and brand deals are worth more than Clark rewriting the WNBA record book before she's even unpacked her rookie contract. Cooper didn't just praise Clark, she handed out a clinic on humility and leadership. She saw the shift, embraced it, and passed the torch like a real legend. It's exhausting, but more importantly, it's telling. Real legends support the next generation. They don't gatekeep the spotlight, they shine it. Real greatness recognizes greatness. And Caitlin Clark isn't hype, she's history happening right now.